It's time to wrap up another week with a Friday edition of Autoweek TV. And we understand if our friends along the East Coast are too busy boarding up windows and packing their bags to take a break for this tour around the auto world. We wish you the best of luck. Here's a look at what's going on. Bruno Senna has bounced Nick Heidfeld from the driver's seat at the Lotus Renault Formula One team. The series ends its summer vacation with this weekend's Belgian Grand Prix. But Heidfeld is not going quietly. His management is launching legal action in London, claiming that Heidfeld is guaranteed the drive for the full F1 season. Heidfeld was hired last spring to replace Robert Kubica, who was badly injured in a road rally crash. But Senna apparently brings some big sponsorship money with him to the team. So this saga is not nearly finished. Audi has released details on the hybrid version of the flagship A8 sedan, but it hasn't committed to bringing the car to the U.S. market just yet. The hybrid A8 mates a turbocharged four-cylinder engine with an electric motor for total output of 245 horsepower. Audi says that will move the big car from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 7.7 seconds. The car can go as fast as 62 miles per hour on electric power alone, but it has a range of only 2 miles before the turbo engine kicks in. Hyundai has set the sticker price for the small and sporty Veloster 3-door. The fun begins at just over 18 grand for a Veloster with a 6-speed manual transmission. If you prefer to run the 1.6-liter 4 through a 6-speed dual-clutch transmission, the entry price is $19,300. The Veloster has a single door on the driver's side and 2 doors on the passenger side. It goes on sale next month. Let's wrap up the week with a video feature from West Coast editor Mark Vaughn, who gives us a look at a unique California event, the Bastille Day Rally.
Independence can come in many forms. There is the American 4th of July, commemorating our independence from Britain. There is La Bastille, the French celebration of the storming of the Bastille prison and the birth of modern government. And there is the simple independence made possible by the automobile. Some automobiles are more independent than others, but they all provide us a means to go wherever we want, whenever we want to. A relatively recent phenomenon in human history. To celebrate all forms of independence, Los Angeles car enthusiast Jim Hall started the Bastille Rally.
It started in Brentwood at my house because when I first bought a nice car, I bought a Ferrari in 1971, exactly like the 275 that I drove today. And I knew a lot of people, but no one knew each other. So I thought, you know, I'm going to have a party, have everyone drive their car, park it on the lawn, and see what happens. And by the end of the day, everyone knew each other because they were able to talk about the cars, and it was an icebreaker. So then I've been having it ever since. You know, from the very beginning, I liked the idea of the French Independence Day and the 4th of July representing independence of people, of our lives. And then I started thinking about, you know, we are so lucky to be able to drive our own cars here and not having to take public transportation and stuff. So that's what has always been the goal, to celebrate that.
The independence of the car.
Yes, yes.
This is the 33rd running of the Bastille Rally. Back in 1978, Hull just wanted to get all his car friends together to have a fun drive and then socialize. That's what the event is to this day, though now it is run as a fundraiser for the Peterson Automotive Museum in Los Angeles. The museum's support group, the Checkered Flag 200, uses the rally as a monthly event, and you have to be a member to participate, but anyone can become a member. This year's rally started at the Greystone Mansion in Beverly Hills, now a public park owned by that famous city. The cars wind their way through the Hollywood Hills, through the Santa Monica Mountains, and finish at Hull's Malibu Ranch, where everybody eats lunch. See, Hull is really just a social organizer with a car collection. He wants everyone to have as much fun as he's having, and largely, it works. If you pay the $1,500 tax-deductible annual dues, all of which goes to support the museum, and join the Checkered Flag 200, you too can drive in the rally next year. See peterson.org for more information. For now, liberté, égalité, fraternité, and horsepower.
Thanks, Mark. Keep up with all the Formula One, IndyCar, and NASCAR action this weekend at Autoweek.com and at AutoweekRacing.com. And sign up for your weekend racing wrap-up email to keep you in the loop. Have a wild weekend, and remember to enjoy the drive.
Thanks for watching today's edition of Autoweek TV. Be sure to catch all the latest car enthusiast news on Autoweek.com, in Autoweek magazine, and in Autoweek's iPad edition.